Spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel. Spin me again and again, till I'm upside down. Calling again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Tell me I'm the only one. I've been lost and found. We know. I've been on the ground. I've been hiding out while shouting out. You would open up. Oh, spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel. Spin me again and again, till I'm upside down. Calling again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming. Tell me I'm the only one. I've been in the cold. I've been digging gold. I've been crying out, been lying about everything but now. Oh, spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Stone cold, now I know what you are. Broke my soul when you sat in his car. Yeah, you can keep digging gold, cause I know that you need it. Just never mind that you left my heart bleeding. I hope you know that there's no way I'll take you back. You should've loved me better than. You should've loved me better than. Me better than. You should've loved me better than. Me better than. Because the games that you play has left me with a big scar. Now I know what you are. Because the games that you play has left me with a big scar. You better quit calling me your lover. You better quit calling me your lover. Let go, cause I don't have the time. Should have known. How could I be so blind? Yeah, you can keep digging gold, cause I know that you need it. Just never mind that you left my heart bleeding. I hope you know that there's no way I'll take you back. You should've loved me better than. You should've loved me better than. Me better than.
Hey guys, it's Fantayzia and welcome to my brand new Let's Play. So this is my 16 and Pregnant Let's Play and I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the machinima in the beginning. I just want to say right off the bat, this is not promoting teen pregnancy, but it's also not shaming it either because it does happen in real life. But this is basically just a story I made up. Literally, if you were to go to the bookstore, I'm using this as an example, and there was like a teen pregnancy in the story. That's literally like what this is. Like I just used my creativity and came up with this whole giant story, and I've been so excited about this, so I cannot wait to share it with you guys. And if you're new to my channel, my name's Rachel, and I have basically a Sims channel. I do mainly Sims content like regularly, but I will, you know, include a couple other things here and there, like a couple app games, and I've done YouTuber's life and things like that. So yeah, if you want to find more out about my channel, then just go ahead and check it out. And, you know, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, so we're going to get into this because this is pretty long. So you guys might recognize Darcy. Her name's Darcy Westbrook. She is the main character, as well as Nicholas Hathaway. They are boyfriend and girlfriend. She is pregnant at the moment, but she is not showing yet, as you guys can see. They're both 16 years old. And yeah, so I have a giant story written out. This may take me a while to read. Darcy is still living with her parents, but right now it is 1:30 a.m. and she is in front of Nicholas's house, and she's gonna spend the night here. And the machinima probably explained that. So basically, she has just told her parents that she is pregnant with Nicholas's baby, and they are not happy. Her dad basically kicked her out. So this is their story. So it's really long. I actually have it written down. So if I sound like I'm reading anything, that's why, because it is way too long, guys, for me to just like not write it down. So I thought this out very, very clearly. So yeah, it's like really important for me that I like remember everything and tell you guys everything. So yeah, main characters, Darcy Westbrook and Nicholas Hathaway, like I just said. Darcy's family, she has a brother named Justin, and then her mom Christina and her father Devin. And then Nicholas's family, he's the only child, and his mother's name is Mabel, and his father's name is Chris. So that's the family, and we are just gonna, I don't know, maybe you guys want to do something while you listen to this, because I'm going to be talking for a little bit before we actually get into this. So, basically, their story is Darcy had a great childhood with her brother Justin, and both of them always had good relationships with their parents until Darcy became a teenager. Then her parents became really strict and never understood Darcy. No boys, no parties, no dyeing her hair, no makeup, no revealing clothing, but they were easy on Justin, and Darcy hated that. Darcy started rebelling. She did everything her parents didn't want her to do, mainly her dad. She bleached her hair blonde, as you guys can see. She bought all new clothes. She started wearing lots of makeup, started drinking, going to parties, staying out late, and hooking up with guys. This was before she met Nicholas. And her relationship with her parents suffered really badly, especially with her dad. They fought all the time. The only person who understood her was her brother Justin. They're only 1 year apart, so he understands. He's 15. And Darcy never wanted to be around her dad. When she was at home, she was always in her room, talking to her friends on the computer, mostly guys. Getting attention from guys made her feel better, but there was never a guy she really had a connection with or grew any feelings for. So, yeah, they all just thought Darcy was hot and all had the wrong intentions. So none of them actually, you know, cared about her, and she just liked the attention. So she would just fool around with guys a lot. Yeah, because her relationship with her dad mainly. So one night, Darcy went to a party. She snuck out of the house at midnight, and she met a guy named Nicholas Hathaway there, which he's right there. And she thinks she remembers seeing him at school, but she never spoke to him. So he does go to her high school, but she thinks everyone at school is a waste of time. So she would never talk to anyone. She was just not a fan of talking to anyone at school. So all her friends are from, you know, meeting online, meeting at parties and all of that. So yeah. She walked over to Nicholas that night at the party, thought he was cute, and started talking to him. He's the only guy who actually ever showed interest in getting to know Darcy, and they talked throughout the whole party, even got each other's numbers. After that night, Darcy and Nicholas texted every day, talked on the phone every night for hours. They had such a connection, but she kept it from her dad and her mom, but mainly her dad. Whenever she'd hang out with Nicholas, they'd either go to his house or skip school, which was in the machinima when they went to the dance club, because they would always skip school and go to a dance club. Nicholas's parents actually love Darcy. She has a better relationship with them than her own parents. Every weekend, Darcy goes over to Nicholas's house and plays basketball with him. That's something they love to do together. She tells her parents she's going to her best friend's house, which she does actually have a best friend, so I will show you guys that as we get into this Let's Play. And after 3 months of texting and calling each other every night, flirting, hanging out every weekend, skipping school together during the week, Nicholas finally asked Darcy to be his girlfriend in his backyard one night, which was also in the machinima. Darcy said yes, of course, and this is when Darcy had to figure out how to tell her parents. But she didn't tell them right away, so 2 months later, Darcy's dad started getting suspicious. She kept skipping school, she was smiling when on her phone, he started hearing her up late on her phone in her room. He also wondered why she kept sleeping at her best friend's house so often, which she was really sleeping at Nicholas's house. So yeah. So he took her phone and found out everything, and he was furious. He demanded to meet Nicholas. One day after school, he came over. Darcy's dad came outside and basically just yelled in his face for like 10 minutes, which was in the machinima as well. He had no interest in getting to know him. They were enemies from day one, and he made it clear he didn't want Nicholas dating his daughter, but that did not stop Nicholas at all. So they still continued to be together, boyfriend and girlfriend. And then 2 more months passed. Darcy and Nicholas stayed together. Darcy's mom and dad continued to not be happy about it, and Darcy's dad didn't want to see Nicholas at their house, and when he did see him, he would just argue with him. Darcy was so happy she had Nicholas's family for support, but her at-home life was not good for her at all. So 8 months later, Darcy and Nicholas have been together for 10 months at this point. Their relationship was doing amazing. Darcy spent most of her time at his house, still on very bad terms with her parents, but she had her brother. They're still very close. And on their 10-month anniversary, Nicholas and Darcy had a special night. They went out to dinner and movie and spent the evening playing basketball together, and then went up to Nicholas's room. Darcy was sleeping over that night. Without her parents' permission, of course, they started flirting and kissing, and before they knew it, they were woohooing. This was not their first time they woohooed, but this was the first time they didn't use protection. They weren't thinking, and they didn't use protection. And then a month passed by and everything was fine until Darcy missed her period. She was terrified immediately. She took a pregnancy test at Nicholas's house and it was positive. This was Darcy's worst nightmare. What will she tell her dad? All she could do was cry. She thought for sure her dad was going to basically disown her, which he did. He has kicked her out, and that's why she's here at Nicholas's house at this time of night. Just suddenly. So Darcy and Nicholas told his parents first, and they promised to be there for her and help as much as they can. A couple of weeks passed and Darcy went to the doctors, and she was definitely pregnant. She finally got the courage to tell her parents. As you can see from the machinima in the beginning, her dad was not happy, yelled at her instantly. Her mom was upset and very disappointed, and her brother was there for her, so that was nice for her. Darcy's dad wants her out of the house. She doesn't know what to do. She's just in the beginning of her pregnancy, 16 years old, in high school, and has no income. And Nicholas also has no income. They're scared, but they want to keep this baby. So they are 100% keeping the baby, and Nicholas's parents tell them Darcy can live with them. Darcy's dad is not okay with that, but what does Darcy's dad want her to do? He kicked her out with nowhere to go. Darcy keeps spending nights with Nicholas, but that isn't going to work for long. What will happen to Darcy and Nicholas? Let's find out as the story grows. So that was very, very long, so I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I know that was a lot of information all packed in. I tried to do that quickly. That was really long. But I wanted to say everything because I just feel like it's important for the story of this Let's Play. And it's part 1, so this is just, a lot of talking. So, in the story, I wrote that Darcy kept spending nights at Nicholas's house after telling her dad, but in reality, this Let's Play is starting the night she told her parents. So, she has just told her parents right now, and this is the first night. Basically, her dad told her she needs to get out. And she didn't know where to go. She doesn't know what to do. So she went over to Nicholas's house at 1:30 a.m. and she's going to spend the night here. And this is Nicholas's house. So his family lives in San Myshuno, but they live in the house in San Myshuno, which is the only house. And here's his little basketball area that, they always play together. And little tour of the house really quickly. I'm just going to do it like this. So this is the parents' room, which I'll introduce you to them in a moment. Here is the kitchen. The mom actually loves to cook. And then, here's their living room area. This is where they actually told his parents. Then up here, this is Nicholas's room. And then this is actually the dad's workout machine. He's really into working out and all of that. And then this is actually going to be, this is the spare room. And there's a bunch of stuff in here right now. It's just storage. And this will be the baby's room. So I'm very excited. Basically they're in their pajamas right now because it's the middle of the night. We have Chris Hathaway. This is the father. They're a mixed couple. So they are so cute. I love them. They're like making the cutest faces right now. So yeah, this is Chris. And I can't exactly show you like his traits and everything right now, but I will. So don't worry. This is only the first part and there's a lot to show you guys. So yeah. And then here is Nicholas's mom, Mabel. She is adorable. So basically in a nutshell, he is in the athletic career. He, he's all about staying fit and working out. He plays basketball with his son, and she is all into cooking. She's in the cooking career, the culinary career, and that's what she loves to do. So she has a very high cooking skill. He has a very high athletic skill, and then Nicholas takes after his dad a lot. He's really into, being fit as well, but he plays basketball all the time. That's like his thing, and he loves his little jersey. And here is, of course, pretty much the main character. Like, they're both the main characters, but she is like the star. So yeah, Darcy, I can actually show you guys. So she is actually hot-headed. This is just a glitch. She's not about to age up. It's just because she's pregnant. So yeah, she's hot-headed, domestic, and romantic. So she's domestic because she wants a big happy family, and she wants this because she feels like her family life has pretty much been ruined, and she wants a big happy family for herself. As much as she's scared, she's also very excited to raise this baby. They're both terrified, but they're also, well, especially her. She can't wait to be the most amazing mom she can be, but it's going to be really, really hard, and she wishes it didn't happen so soon. And she's hot-headed basically because over the years she has become very angry because of her father. So yeah, that is about Darcy. And I will, tell you guys about everyone, but right now we can only do Darcy. So she knows a little bit of baking. She's, has a bit of charisma, a bit of cooking. She kind of has like a bit of everything. She likes to dance because they always go to the dance club together when they skip school. And then she's kind of into fitness. She plays basketball with him a lot. And then she likes to do yoga because it calms her down. So that is Darcy. And then for her relationships, so here is her brother Justin, very, very close. She's actually pretty close with her mom, but they're not like they used to be. They haven't really lost their relationship, but they don't really talk much anymore. And then here is her father Devin. As you guys can see, not so well. Oh, also, it actually shows you Justin is outgoing and a dance machine. He loves to dance. That's like his favorite thing ever. He just always wants to dance at home in his backyard. So yeah, and he also has a girlfriend. So I will introduce you guys to her. It might be in the next part. I guess we'll see. And then her mom is a snob. So yeah, that's interesting. She is neat and she's a perfectionist, and then she's in the business career. So yeah, she does a lot of things on the computer. And then the father is a bookworm, also hot-headed, of course, and he's materialistic. He's kind of stuck up, and he's a writer. So he has a really high writing skill, and basically he pretty much brags about everything that he writes. So that's fun. Then, of course, down here, there's Chris. She's actually close with Chris and Mabel, like I said, and then Nicholas, of course. And then here is her friend, Anthony. She has quite a few friends. So they're all teens, and I think they live in mainly San Myshuno and also Windenburg. So there's Anthony, and then he's also friends with them. And then there's Christian, and then there is, I always feel like I'm going to say this wrong, Nana? I don't know. I think it's Nana. And then we have Suzanne, and we have Chloe, and we have Clara, which Clara is actually Justin's girlfriend. And the dad knows nothing about that. So yeah, that's his girlfriend. She's so cute. They are from the gallery, by the way, these Sims. And then we have Jessie, and we have Holly, which is Darcy's best friend. So like forever best friend. It doesn't say best friend, it says good friends, but they are best friends. And that's like her number one friend she goes to with everything first and everything like that. And then this is actually Holly's boyfriend, Marco, and they're pretty close as well. So I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure Nicholas's best friend is Jessie. So yeah, that's basically all I'm going to show you guys now. I obviously will show you guys more and more of their relationships and all of that, but that's what I'm going to show you guys for now because it is 1:30 a.m. So we're going to actually hit play. Aww. Oh, They are really cute, honestly. So she's very sad, you know, like I said, and she's eating fruit too, so she's also happy. And then she's pleasantly satisfied from good woohooing. Yep. So yeah, second trimester in 24 hours. So she's very, very, very early on in her pregnancy. I don't know why. Oh, she's gonna go cry. Aww. I actually think there's no game sound, guys. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna turn the game sound on. Now that we're actually playing, I don't hear game sound. Alrighty, so my headphones were just like the sound was coming, like not coming out of my headphones. So yeah, I just fixed that. Easy fix. But anyways, because I definitely want to hear like what's going on. So she's crying right now. Oh, so sad. So this is gonna start off like slightly slow, but it's gonna get very interesting fast. So yeah, they're not gonna want to stay living here. That's not happening. They want to be, no, go to bed in his bed. They want to be independent, like 100%. Oh, she's so sad. So yeah, they want to be independent 100%, and they don't like the idea of staying here. But then, like I said, this is supposed to be the baby's room, so they really like don't know. Raccoon. They don't. Oh my god, don't you guys love this? There was another raccoon over there. They really don't know what they want to do, because like they do have a spare room here for the baby. It's like convenient, but at the same time, I was thinking they might move out and be very, very tight on money and pretty much like live in a shack that their friends told them about. Like this random like abandoned shack was on sale, and it's like I was thinking it could be haunted and stuff like that, and that would be really cool. And then eventually maybe they would leave there and feel like this is not good for the baby, and then come back here for a bit and then save up a little bit, and then Nicholas would get a part-time job, and then that's when we would actually be in this household. So I would have control over these Sims. And then is Nicholas over there? I think so. He does not want to sleep. So yeah, she's sleeping in here, but he doesn't want to sleep at all. Like, dude, I can't control him right now, so like he's gonna just do his thing. But yeah, I was thinking then they would move back into the parents' room. Aw. They would move back into the house, and then they would save up a bit. Oh, there is Justin's girlfriend, guys. This is the way I can introduce you to her, since she's so cute. Her name is Clara Tillman, and she's adorable. I didn't create her, she's from the gallery. And then this is actually one of their friends, Chloe. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I love that they just all walk around. I'm like so off topic. So yeah, then they move back into his parents' house, and then is he gonna go play basketball? Because of course he would. At 3:30 in the morning. This is what he does, guys. This is his jam. Even though he has one right in the backyard, he likes to do this. So yeah. Then they move back into the parents' house, and then they save up a bit. He gets a part-time job, and then they actually move into a cheap apartment. That's what I was thinking. I feel like that would be really good, and they could actually move into the apartment that has good schools and is on ley line. So they have to be careful if they get pregnant again, which I can't decide. Maybe they're gonna get pregnant again and have to struggle all over again. I don't really know. Look at him dribbling over here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and speed up. I don't know if he'll even come to bed, but I guess everyone's sleeping schedule is kind of off because they're also awake. So yeah, they're just like out here, and she's just like, good night. Like, nope, I'm sleeping. I am pregnant. I don't feel good. So yeah, I'm super excited for this Let's Play, guys. I hope you guys can tell I put so much thought into it, and I know that was probably the most talking I've ever done in the beginning of a Let's Play. So I apologize, but like I said, I needed to tell you guys the whole story. And also, guys, the machinima in the beginning, that's not the theme song to the Let's Play. There is a theme song that you guys will see in the next part, but it's a lot shorter. So yeah, that's just the machinima to kind of like introduce you guys. So yeah. Okay, so she's probably gonna wake up pretty soon. And is he still out here? I don't really know where he went. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he stayed out all night, and he stinks. That's a thing. Yep, that's what happens when, yep, he's gonna go sleep on the bench. He has a mind of his own, you know. He is stressing right now. That's probably what it is. He's so stressed out. Oh, she has school in an hour. Does she go or does she not? Ooh, I don't know. She's starving, first of all. So first of all, she's going late we're going to have her go late. She's going to go ahead and grab, here's her sleepwear, by the way. She looks super cute with this bun. Yeah. So she's going to eat breakfast. She's going to be late to school. And what is this here? Morning sickness. Oh my God. So she should probably skip school if she has morning sickness. Yeah, we're going to have her skip school. So she's not going to be skipping school every time. This was another kind of like challenge I wanted to do. I want to have her like go to school pregnant. I think it'd be challenging. She's not going to feel good. And then when the baby comes, this is dirty and I can't do anything. Well, I can clean it up, but she's going to eat first. When the baby comes, I'm even thinking about still having her go to school, but I'm thinking about maybe Nicholas not going to school, because he's going to be working. It's going to be a part-time job, but still. So yeah, that's kind of my plan. Leave your suggestions down below for sure. I want to know, what do you guys think? You know, what are your guys' theories? What do you guys want to happen in this Let's Play? She does not feel good. Aww. Yeah, she doesn't feel good. So, I'm gonna have her eat this, and then she's gonna, I'm gonna have her actually, well, I don't know, she should stay here, but I don't want her to go to school. I'm gonna bring her to her house, but she's gonna stay outside and then come back here. I just want to show you guys her parents, so we're gonna do that. So that's what we'll do right now, and I'll show you guys where they live. I think she's like about to go to school. Nuh-uh, you're not going to school. So yeah, they live right here, Nicholas's parents, and then Darcy's family actually lives over here in this house from the gallery, and it's like, it's the house you would totally think they're gonna live in, of course. So she's just gonna go by herself, and I'm gonna show you guys her family. So, you know, I will show you guys more in depth of Nicholas's family probably in the next part, since I can't really show you like their relationships and stuff, because we're still in this household. But I definitely want to show you guys Darcy's family. So yeah, I really like Justin in this Let's Play. I feel like he'll be like so supportive, which is nice. Oh, Justin's actually at school. So this is Justin. You know, you guys saw him in the machinima, so you guys know what he looks like, but here we go. So his girlfriend is Clara, like I said, they're so cute, and then he has basically the same friends. So his best friend is Marco. So yeah, there is that, and like I said, I'm pretty sure Nicholas's best friend is Jessie. So yeah, and then over here we have, she's actually in her sleepwear, so I'm gonna go ahead and change outfit every day. This is Christina. Okay, open your eyes. This is Christina, and what is this? Aww. Okay. Anyways, this is Christina, and this is obviously Darcy's mother, and like I said, their relationship's still pretty good, but they're not really talking anymore, so it's gonna go downhill. This is obviously her husband, Devin, so Darcy's dad, and then she doesn't really have much relationship with Mabel and Nicholas, and Chris is pretty low. So there's her, and then her career is the mailroom technician. She's new in this career, you know, because I didn't really have time to like actually, you know, get them promoted and everything, because I was already spending so much time on this. So yeah, but she will get promoted soon. And then she has level 1 fitness, you know, you see the skills here. Gourmet cooking level 2, and then logic level 8. So she's really good with logic. And then we have Devin up here, which, can you change? We're gonna have him change. Oh, did I go over her traits? I think I showed you her traits at the other house. But she's neat, snob, perfectionist, and alluring. And she actually has the soulmate aspiration. So yeah, here is Devin. And this is, of course, Darcy's dad. He's a bookworm, hot-headed, materialistic, and domestic. He wants a successful lineage. So yeah, this explains Darcy's room. You know, they're very strict, but they want their kids to be like the best kids in school, you know? Yeah. And they're kind of like, not good people. At least him, he's not a good guy. So yeah, he just wants to show off all the time. So his skills, you know, basic, and then he has level 10 in the writing. So he definitely shows off with that. He's a writer's assistant. Again, that is only level 1, but like I said, that's the only thing I didn't have time to do. But, you know, he'll get promoted and stuff because, like, he has level 10 writing. And then, yeah, he also, of course, is not close with Mabel or Chris, and he dislikes Nicholas, of course. So yeah, not a fan of Nicholas. So that is her parents, and you guys will actually, like, for real see Justin soon, but just, you know, not in this part. So she's still looking really sad, which is actually uncomfortable right now, but I'm actually going to go ahead and end the first part here. I know there wasn't much gameplay, but, you know, that's typical with this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm super excited to get this started, guys. I hope you guys are excited, and I'm just like, this has so much story to it that I cannot wait to see where this goes. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Look forward to the next part very soon, probably tomorrow, honestly. And yeah, I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.